You're gonna cook for us, please?
Okay, got it.
No?
Okay. All right, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay. Today we are going to walk. I'm going to walk at home and talk about high uric acid and gout. That's Nick's favorite topic, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Nick,
You should
may I
be
ask how long have
Nick is not here yet.
Nick is here.
We have to wait for him to come only we can.
we'll wait for him to come.
Nick is
So-
the star today.
We know that Nick has been struggling with gout for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And I also know people around me that has been suffering from gout for years and years and years. But what is
there
it?
a cure? Yeah. But is there a cure for that?
Yes, there is. That's the exciting news. And that's what I'm about to tell you. And it's very easy too.
You can have your
But the cause of it is usually the love of red meat, right? Or food of this kind of thing.
Surprisingly, not quite so.
Oh.
Yes, that's what you're about to find out today. So gout, what it is a type of arthritis. Okay, and it happens in the joint because uric acid by nature loves to settle in the joint. Okay, and particularly the big toe, the big toe around there. Sometimes it happens in other places like knee. It just depends. But uric acid, due to its molecular structure, right, it likes to combine with some substance around our joint because our joint is very special. It's got cartilage, it's got ligaments. It just like to settle there. And when uric acid accumulates around the joint, they combine with calcium and become stones. They become very hard. So what that does is it has pressure on your nerves. It's just like a stone out of nowhere pressing on your nerves. This is why it became painful. And then when you have a piece of solid structure right there where the joint is, it obstructs a lot of blood flow, a lot of body fluid, a lot of functions. And then it starts to create inflammation. And not only do you have sharp pain, you also have swollen and redness, all that sort of stuff. Okay, first thing, we talk about uric acid. What is uric acid? Well, funny enough, uric acid is something that our body produces. Only 1/3 of the uric acid that we found in our body come from the diet that we eat. And yes, you are right about protein. Protein, undigested protein, not half digested protein, can produce uric acid, which means fully digested protein does not produce uric acid. Okay? And 2/3 of the uric acid in our body is produced by the body. So now you might ask, why do we produce uric acid for? Everything in the body has a reason. Our body don't just do things for no reason. Well, it turns out that uric acid is a natural antioxidant that our body produces to counter inflammation. See, antioxidant is there to counter oxidation of some sort. Oxidation meaning something goes off, like your piece of meat goes off, your apple turning black, that's oxidation. So our body is similar. If you're exposed to pollution, you're exposed to stress, you're exposed to unhealthy food, unhealthy habits, too loud music, sometimes drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, your body oxidizes. Okay? So uric acid.
Too loud music.
Too loud.
Causes oxidation.
Oxidation.
Adeline just joined. Adeline Lim.
Adeline. Hello, Adeline. Oh, when I say too loud music, anything that's uncomfortable to the body. Okay, loud music can cause stress, and stress can in turn cause inflammation. Depends on which part of your body is more weak. Then during that stressful episode, anything can happen. Like as I mentioned last week, a lot of the chronic disease like cancer usually happens after a traumatic experience. It's not the experience itself causing the actual problem. It's experience of stress, because when
Okay.
you're stressed, our body actually produces cortisol.
Mm.
Cortisol is a hormone. And cortisol can cause a lot of problems. Okay, cortisol is there to help you fight the tiger. Your body doesn't know what's happening. It thinks that the tiger is chasing after you. So it needs to produce cortisol so that you can be in a flight or fight mode. Like you're always very stressed. So you can run for your life. So that's how the body works. Okay, so uric acid's primary function is to counter inflammation. So why is it that people with gout have so much uric acid? Well, it turns out that only 10% of gout sufferers, okay, have only 10% of the gout sufferers can easily get rid of the uric acid. See, under normal circumstances, right, our body produce uric acid or we produce other stuff, right? Our body can actually get rid of it easily. Okay, but people with gout, they cannot do it. So the real issue lies with not extra uric acid production, okay, but the inability to get rid of the uric acid from the urine. So really, it's a kidney issue. So people with gout has a kidney problem. There's some kind of a kidney damage there. It's not because they produce too much uric acid. Maybe, okay, and it's definitely not from the food they eat. It's too minimal. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So-
is a kidney issue basically that's causing it.
Yes. Yes. The kidney unable to expel uric acid in the body into the urine. So where does it go? Uric acid too much. It just deposit around the joint. So now the next question is, how come people with gout cannot expel the uric acid? Because there's a kidney problem. See, our kidney functions normally, it gets rid of water, it gets rid of extra minerals, get rid of extra sodium, extra whatever, extra uric acid. That's what the kidney does, okay? But when the kidneys are not functioning properly, the kidney has to do, like, a kidney cannot do everything I just said. And like everything else, like the liver, right? The kidney also has a priority list of what they get rid of. And guess what is on top of the list? If your body has this substance, the kidney have to put everything else on the back of the queue, got to get rid of this thing first. Make a guess. Whoever gets the answer right gets a prize from me.
Cholesterol.
Cholesterol, no. Cholesterol is not water soluble. Think something water soluble. Anything that's water soluble that is not of wanting to our body gets expelled by the kidney. Anybody else wants to guess?
Sugar.
Sugar!
So sugar causes it?
Well, if your body is too high in sugar, okay, if your blood has too much sugar, okay, it is an emergency state to the body. Your liver put everything aside to try to regulate that blood sugar, and your kidney is busy trying to expel that sugar first. Okay, that's the truth. So this is why every time you go pee, there's a lot of sugar that goes out because you eat too much sugar. And I'm not just talking about sugar, I'm talking about noodles, rice, fruit, honey, grains, okay? And then the next time you go pee, right, the kidney thinks, okay, now it's time for me to get rid of uric acid. But then you have another muffin. Again, sugar goes first. Okay, so that's always a common problem.
Is it the same as glucose? Do you count that as the same? That means like
Yeah.
rice.
Glucose is a sugar. Glucose is a sugar. Fructose is a sugar. Maltose is a sugar. Galactose is a sugar. Lactose is a sugar. They're all sugar. They all comes out the same way.
Oh no, that means we have to cut all sugar, right? Oh, Nick has just joined.
Yay, Nick! And you know, a lot of people that drinks a lot of alcohol gets gout. Guess why? What is alcohol made of?
Sugar.
Sugar? The fruit,
Typically, yeah,
right? Yeah.
whatever it is that it's made of is the sugar that turns into the alcohol.
Alcohol becomes sugar.
Sugar becomes alcohol. You cannot make any alcohol without sugar. Let's say if you try to make broccoli liqueur, you're gonna have a hard time because broccoli doesn't have. But if you try to make rice wine, it's easy. So this is why. And this is why eating a lot of fish and seafood does not cause gout. It doesn't. It's insulin resistance. It's high blood sugar that contribute to the problem of gout.
I heard some of them like you take cheese or you take beef and stuff like that, you will get gout. I mean the pain becomes worse, right? Of
Yes.
Yeah.
When even though those protein does not cause gout, the cause of gout is insulin resistant sugar. But when you already have gout and you're not eating enough vegetables, whatever meat or protein that you eat can give you a flare up. And if you have a flare up by eating nuts or meat or seafood or organ, then I can tell you that your digestive system is not working. Because remember what I said before, only half digested protein produce uric acid. So if the protein is fully digested, there shouldn't be any extra uric acid. Okay, so that's the one that's from food. The other thing, remember we say that our body produce 2/3 of the uric acid as an antioxidant. Why does our body produce antioxidant? Because there's too much oxidation going on, right? So too much oxidation going on, your body needs to produce antioxidant to counter that. So really, people with gout is a twofold problem. They're either not digesting their food properly, eating too much carbs and sugar, and not drinking enough water. Okay, not tea, not coffee, not alcohol, water. Okay, when your body is dehydrated, the body holds on to the uric acid, cannot let go of them because it is an antioxidant. It's just the same way as high blood pressure. When you're dehydrated, the body holds on to the sodium until you drink enough water, then the body can let go of the sodium because, you know, sodium, when it's out of balance, you can die. Sounds good?
Hey Don, hi. I was just wondering why red meat is not good for gout.
Well, that's a story. That's a story. See, gout is really a kidney dysfunction. And what causes kidney dysfunction is too much sugar in the blood and insulin resistant. Got nothing to do with red meat. Okay, the reason why red meat might give you a flare up is because of two reasons. Number one, your digestive system can only half digest the meat that you eat, not fully digested. So we're going to look at your digestive system. It's either the stomach or the gut. Number two, because you already have that deposit of uric acid around your joint, any half digested protein produce more uric acid can irritate what's happening there. It just makes it worse. Okay, so there's two parts of this gout problem. Number one, the cause of it is not the protein. But when you do already have gout, eating protein can irritate that, can make it worse.
Right.
So now is the part that we all waiting to listen to. What is the solution? Very easy. Well, potassium is a mineral that can make our body and our blood and our urine a little bit more slightly alkaline. In fact, if you can get your hands on a potassium citrate supplement, you can just buy it from iHerb or anywhere, just potassium citrate. You take that during an attack, it will give you instant relief. Okay, that's like a something quick that you want instant relief. You can take potassium citrate. Do you want to write that down, Nick? Okay, and in terms of food, before I go into food, there's something else that everybody have in their household that is also really good for last minute relief of gout symptoms, and that's sodium bicarbonate. That's your baking soda. Everybody have baking soda in their cupboard? Yep, that's it.
What do we do with it?
You put a couple of teaspoons in a glass of water and you drink it next time you have gout.
Lou just joined us.
Okay.
Lou, hello Lou.
How are you?
Good. How are you? So we're just going through what is gout really and what to do if you have gout and you have an attack, and some home remedies before we move on to the food part. Okay, these are just last quick fix. The quick fix for gout is potassium citrate. You can keep a bottle of that supplement at home, and sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda, the one that, when you put a teaspoon of that into your water, it bubbles up. That's the one. Okay, very, very effective. So what do you do when you want to long-term reverse your gout? Okay, which means we want to dissolve, we want to be able to boost, to heal your kidney and actually be able to expel the uric acid. Okay, we know that you want to reduce inflammation, okay, which is many, many things. Stop eating sugar, stop eating carbs, stop sleeping so late at night, and use your mobile phone less, the EMF, everybody's talking about it. And, all that sort of stressful stuff. But at the same time, you want to heal your kidneys. And the number one thing to do is to heal your insulin resistance, which I suggest going onto a ketogenic diet and do intermediate fasting. That's the quickest way. Otherwise, you can do low carb, okay, and stay away from processed food, anything that comes in a packet, anything that's already half cooked, frozen dinner and things like that. Okay, so the less sugar you have in your blood, the less work the kidney has to do and the less damage the kidney has. Okay, and when the kidney doesn't have so much sugar to expel, uric acid can go. It's like a queue. Sugar always comes first. VIP. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is, there is something that we're told to eat since young that is very, very high in potassium, which can not dissolve, can combine, can get rid of the uric acid very easily. And that is leafy green vegetables. In particular, celery, spinach, avocado. Okay, if you eat this stuff in large amount, I'm talking about, if you have 3 meals a day, I'm talking about 200 grams of these cooked vegetables each meal. So every day you want to be having 600 to 800 grams of cooked leafy vegetables. Okay, every day. If you do that for 2 weeks, trust me, you're not going to have an attack as frequently. Okay, and you want to eat that with a lot of good fat. So that's the solution to gout. Okay.
Any reason it needs to be cooked? Because I mean spinach, yes, but I like to eat raw celery.
Eat salad, but I'm just giving you an example. Cooked weight seems to be more. So if you want to eat a raw bowl of salad, make sure you maybe double the weight to make sure you can go by judging with how it looks, but I'm talking about huge amount. So that's gout, uric acid. Questions, answers, comments?
So potassium citrate, Baking soda,
bicarb soda,
bicarb soda, and leafy greens.
leafy greens. Yes. Another thing that you can add to your daily routine is apple cider vinegar. This is a raw, unrefined, unfiltered. What that means is they just make the apple cider vinegar and they put it in a bottle. Down the bottom, there's sediments. They're not clear. Okay.
Yuki just joined us as well. Yuki.
Hi, Yuki. Hi, Yuki. I'm not sure if you brand in Malaysia, but doesn't matter as long as it's raw, unfiltered. So what I do is every morning when I get out, I get a glass of water, put a tablespoon apple cider vinegar, and a squeeze of lemon juice. Lemon juice is really, 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 really good for getting rid of the uric acid that you produce as well. Also reduce inflammation. So lemon juice, apple cider vinegar can give you those threefold effects that contribute to gout. Okay. First of all, it reduces inflammation. Second of all, it helps to expel the uric acid that your body produces. Okay, that's what I recommend. And then you eat a lot of vegetables, get onto a low carb ketogenic diet. That's it. Your gout can be reversed forever. Just having a protein shake with green powder. That's what I do at this time of the day. Okay, because sometimes when you're not hungry, don't eat. So it's interesting now that you find out what gout really is, you feel that it's not such a mystery, that you can really do something naturally. In fact, all the different sort of arthritis works the same way. There is something deposited in your joint that shouldn't be there. And the reason why it's there is always due to a lot of inflammation, as well as you're unable to get rid of those things. Nick, how much water do you drink a day? Nick is not here. Are you here, Nick?
He is.
He is here. Maybe he can't
Okay.
hear. Nick, can you hear us, Nick?
That's right.
I don't think he can hear.
Okay, I won't put him on the spot. So I think for someone that has gout and high blood pressure, that tells me that this person definitely does not drink enough water. Okay, water is very important in this equation because remember how we talk about the kidney, right? The kidney is this machine that constantly filters our body fluid. Okay, what does it filter? It keeps the minerals because minerals can be recycled and used again. So we don't want them out of the body. They're so precious. Okay, things like potassium, sodium, and it filters what we don't need, like uric acid.
Hello.
Okay, uric acid. This is why your
Wow.
right
That's
is
nice. Wow. To play in the swimming pool? Hello.
oh, is that a pet?
Oh, sorry. Am I not on mute? Sorry. So
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I have
We'll
to
love-
mute. So sorry.
How are you?
Good. Thank you. I couldn't find my phone, so hence I was late. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna
Hi,
mute myself.
Yuki.
Hello.
See you.
Hello. Sorry.
Good to see you here.
We can't wait to see you teaching us how to do yoga.
Yes. We have to fix on that one. I have to commit
Yeah.
myself to doing it. So
I
yeah.
would really love to learn yoga.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So is there any questions? Do you find that this little information you know about gout is useful for you?
Yes.
Yes,
Definitely.
How about
Definitely.
bananas?
that's good.
Bananas are high in potassium.
Bananas are high in potassium. However, it comes in a package. A medium banana gives you about 28 grams of sugar.
Aha, all right. Okay.
Out of all the selection of sugar,
Mm.
fructose causes insulin resistance the most. And not only that, fructose retains liquid. So instead of getting rid of the water, the fluid that you drink efficiently, fructose holds on to the sugar, the water. And again, that's gonna have a bit of an impact on your kidney. So weighing up between having a banana and an avocado, I'll go for the avocado.
Okay.
Yay.
Mm.
So I'm very happy. I hope you've all learned something new about gout. Again, I always want to say, don't just listen to me, do some of your own research, because when you start getting curious and finding out these things for yourself, you will find a lot of gold that is not mentioned here. And you will find a lot of tips and tricks that can give you, you know, changes to your lifestyle for a healthier you. That's what I always say, okay? If you after some of this sort of similar content, make sure you jump on to our Zoom every Sunday at 4 p.m. Melbourne time, 2 p.m. Malaysia, Singapore time. And if you have friends who are also like-minded, wanting to be healthy naturally, please make sure that you get them to come. And if you want more information about, you know, like gout, how does the body work, you can always send me a text message. I give you a lot of links, give you a lot of videos to watch so that you can understand more in depth. So before we conclude, is there something that we want to hear very desperately or that we're interested in next week?
How about your weight loss class?
That sounds good. I will share my weight loss journey with you guys next week.
Okay.
And you will, because I lost 17 kilos naturally in 8 months.
Wow.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. But you are giving a free weight loss class for all those who joined our talk today, right? Our walk today.
Yeah. So everyone's here. You are in luck because I'll give you the top secrets. Some of these secrets I don't tell people. Okay, so next week I'll tell you the secret. It's very easy. Now there's no magic. Okay, it's so easy. You probably have all of this stuff in your cupboard.
All right, that sounds enticing. Easy
Good.
weight.
Awesome. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate your attention and you being here with me. Spice up life during lockdown.
Thank you, Christine.
Thank you for sharing.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Again.
Bye.
See
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.